What's up, my legends? It's Scion. Okay, let's talk about Shinobites. Now, Shinobites is very limited in this game, and I'm going to explain something at the end of this video that's going to let you kind of know how Bandai Namco works when it comes to games like this, which is why I'm not that much worried about this game and trying to bail on it. But this catch-22 and all that. Alright, so every day you can pretty much gain, let me go right here, you can gain 3 Shinobite. That's a guarantee. We have the login reward, which gives us 5 a day as well. So there's 8 guaranteed that you can get a day as long as you do your daily stuff. There is no reason that you shouldn't be doing the daily stuff. It's so easy. It takes you, it legitimately will probably take you maybe 5 minutes. 5-10 minutes at the most. That's it. Now you also have your normal achievements, which, you know, again, would be me getting my next base level, which doesn't happen all the time, so that's like bi-daily, or maybe even like every 3 or 4 days that you can do something like that. You also have down here, stop it game, you also have down here be victorious and attack. As you can see right there, you can grind it up pretty high, so don't you know, ignore this too much like I've been doing. I kind of like don't have time for that right now because I have other games I need to play right now, and I'm trying to do it all at the same time. So you just, obviously you can't do everything at the same time, but it's enough. Grind this because this scales up by the 50s, and then I've seen a person that says that you can get 200 once you get it high enough, which is a lot, and you need to grind, I think it's like 400, 500, something like that. I could be wrong, I don't remember because it was a screenshot on the Reddit, but you definitely want to pay attention to this and do that, because you can actually grind out. It's not going to be a lot, it's not like, but as you can see, you know, if it starts going up by like 20, 30, 40, 50 and stuff like that per how much you're fighting, like that's a grind, but it's a good grind. Then on top of that, you'll level your base faster because you'll be getting more coin to spend towards leveling your base. Reaching different leagues will also get you Shinobites, so you definitely want to pay attention to that. And going in and doing various missions, which I need to do this. I somehow always end up short on here, but make sure that you're doing all of these, that you at least get the Shinobites. That's usually what all I care about, unless it's resources that I actually need, and then I'll go after the resources. The things that you do not absolutely want to spend money on is speeding up base stuff or spending on base stuff, unless you're a whale and you actually got like 2,000 Shinobite and you actually care about doing that. Then, you know, by all means, you know, do your thing, spend your money. But if you don't have any money like that and your Shinobite's limited, you're free to play, do not do this. Don't touch it, don't look at it, don't even be tempted to click on that, because it's a waste of time for you and you're screwing yourself, because summons and our ninjutsu and our ultimates are really rare when you're not spending any money on the game. So you do not need to be spending any money on any of this stuff. Like if you're building any of these and leveling these up right here, do not spend any money on it. Now, one thing is kind of a catch-22, which this is interesting that they actually brought this back actually, but it's 500, so screw you guys. I screw you all the way to hell. I'm not doing that. One thing that's interesting, let me go in and show you guys, is this. Actually, I'm messing up. Now you can actually make this larger, like this limit, but I'm not doing that, because in most cases you will only have the use of, or want to have the use of, between 8 to 9 ninja, which is more than enough to fit that many cards in here. It's more than enough. You're not going to use any more than that. So unless you actually again have money to up this limit, I would never put any Shinobite into this, because you shouldn't be using more than 8 to 9 ninja. If you're using more than that, you're being greedy or you're being a whale. You don't need to do that. There's always some cards that you can get rid of at that point, or you can use level them up and then evolve them into another card, or synthesize them as excuse me, so another card. I would never ever do that, ever, unless it gets to a point where you just got some really good ninja and it's forcing yourself into 10 or 11. That's when you're now at the max, because every ninja could take 10 cards, if you get what I mean. So when you're at 11 and you're using 11 or something like that, that means now you need more than the allowed at 100. Then you would do something like that. But if you're only using between 8 to 9, there's no reason for you to go over that 100. Just none. Let's see here. And as far as going into actually buying, now we do have this Shinobite pack, which is the original pack, which I kind of was like, okay, you brought back the original cheese, like, but I'm like, like I'm on this right now. I really am. It should have been better than this for New Year's. You shouldn't have gave us the same exact packs that we had when we first started the game. I think that's a little bit of a cop out. I'm probably gonna get this one all over again, and then try again for Itachi. Now that, like, there's no reason for me to ever use a 10 unless it says so. So I'm kind of like, whatever. And it's a little bit weird, because if you look at this, okay, this is supposed to be a discount, that's all fine, but if you double this, that makes $14, and then now you're 200 under what this is, and it's an extra, like, it seems like okay deals, but at the same time they're a little bit weird at the same time. Like, the ratio is just off, so I don't know, like, who's balancing in it right now, but it just doesn't seem like the prices are off and the balancing is off. The summons rates are off. Like, it seems like nobody is balancing that stuff, and or maybe it's just not being told that the balancing is off when it comes to that. Like, it makes no sense. The rates in this game makes no sense. The Shinobite prices make no sense. Like, they should be raised. Now, alright, I'm gonna point something out. We're at the end of this video. If you guys remember Burning Blaze, when it first came out, Naruto, you know, Burning Blaze, it was almost identical to how this game is right now. It was so bad. And when I had first played it, I was so turned off that I still don't even really want to play that game now, even though it's like worlds better than what it was before. And it's actually a really good mobile game now, but I still don't want to play that game just because of how bad it was in the beginning and how exploitative it was. There was so much stuff terrible in the beginning of Burning Blaze, and it just soured me forever. I just can't do it. I want to play it. I even got good characters in that game, and I still can't play that game. It just irks me to hell. Like, I'd rather play Naruto Mobile that's still in China right now than Burning Blaze. Like, I just can't. I can't right now. This game is almost identical to that right now. It seems like when Namco brings these games out, or Bandai Namco rather, when they bring these games out, they don't balance it. They don't do anything hardly in the beginning, and it's like they leave it out there and see what the public is going to take, what the public is going to spend. And then once they figure, okay, well, we're not going to get away with this, then they start alternating, and it starts morphing into a really good game. That seems to be the case for all of their games that they do like that, because I did a little bit of research and went back on some of the other games, and they all seem to follow that line. They're trash in the beginning. They're good games by concept, but the way they're being handled is trash in the beginning. So give this game like a year, and it's gonna be lit. That I'm calling it right now. Give it a year, because it's not gonna be better anytime soon, because they're gonna need time to code. They're gonna need time to fix things and balance things. So give it a year. Just the way Burning Blaze was, the same way Treasure Cruise was, the same way. There's another game, I'm forgetting it. They were all like that, but after a year, it just became lit. Like, you get freebies, you can just play the game to your heart's content, and it's really cool. So give it time. I know it sucks right now. Like, I'm really demotivated right now in this game because of how grindy and restrictive it is right now. But I'm just telling everybody to give it some time to actually morph into what it's meant to be, because there's a lot of stuff that we don't have yet, and just things that will probably make it more fun. So let's have a little bit of patience with it. So I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.